Welcome back, people. Geordie Dread TV, everyday transfers, different rumors, etc., etc. He's at this, he's at that. You know how it goes. That's just the world of the transfers, isn't it? But I'm led to believe another bid, third bid for ELANGA, 50 mil plus add-ons. That's what I've been reading. That's what I've been told. Boy, for some weird reason, and I hope I'm wrong, because like I said in previous videos, some people say it's not the wow factor, will elevate you, blah blah blah. I think he'll be a good addition to the squad. Most definitely. Some say let's not play over the odds. We spoke about that already. I'm a bit different from others. I say just sometimes, you might have to pay a little bit more. Or in my opinion, you're kind of lowballing. Not because necessarily the player is worth this or worth that. It's just how the market is. Yes, don't get your pants pulled down in a ridiculous way. But 50 mil plus five or plus add-ons, whatever the plus is. Are Newcastle lowballing again? Especially in the sense of, I'm sure Forest have told him the valuation. It's a third bid now. Kind of getting that same feeling again where going for another bid, and then you're hearing just rumors that Aston Villa could be interested in ELANGA as well. So this is what I was talking about before. You got your targets. Yes, in some senses, it's like, okay, if it's not working, walk away. And I agree to that to a certain extent. But then that's the whole point where it comes back to the market's the market. At some points, for me personally, it's not my money, but you might have to go over the odds that you believe is a bit too much. Because then it's like a merry-go-round. Other clubs start sniffing, they get wind of things. We've got our things coming out in public, so other clubs will know what's going on. They'll be sniffing around, just like Chelsea did. And then what you're gonna say? Go on to the next. Let's go on to the next. But it's all good going to the next, but you go to the next, and it just feels like it's gonna be the same old shit. And that's my slight concern. But I'm hearing now, Steve Nickson is now back in the fold. He's now in charge. Number two, with his number two, Andy Howe. Nearly said Eddie Howe there, but no doubt Eddie Howe must be involved in some way, especially now Steve Nickson is apparently, if I'm led to believe, back in charge, doing that role. And when he was in situ before, along with Amanda Stavely and whoever was there before, and I'm pretty sure with the Bruno Guimaraes deal, Steve Nickson was basically led that along. He was part of the whole Tonali thing, etc., etc. So them times, we can just get things done. Whether people say, "I fire back a bit with PSR and all that," we don't know all the ins and outs. But when he was in situ, things seemed a bit more get to the point, and let's go for it. Before that, I was asking, just before that was even announced, if they're led to believe that's true, that Steve Nickson is taking charge now of recruitment. I was asking even a few days ago, I was like, I feel like we need some clarity of direction or who's trying to do the deals, who's like doing these negotiations, because it's all going tits up really at this moment in time. Nickson, from what we've seen in the history, he's probably got a good negotiation skills. Obviously, you need a backing for the funds to make certain deals, but it's all about your negotiation skills and tactics. So he's back in the fold. Andy Howie's number two is there as well. So let's see. And not only with ELANGA, just in general, that settles me a bit to know that he's back in situ and he'll be taking over for recruitment for now. Because you're hearing all these rumors about this guy might be coming in for a sporting director, the Liverpool guy might be coming in. To be honest, this whole sporting director thing is all gone tits up for us anyway, with the whole Ashworth thing. And Ashworth done his little thing, don't get it twisted, but he fucked off. Paul Mitchell, just like him and Eddie from the get-go weren't seen eye to eye. It almost slightly looks like they're putting Mitchell in situ under the nose of Eddie. where he didn't really know what was going on. But from the get-go, that wasn't gonna happen. Mitchell's now gone officially. He's got a quite a good record, but it doesn't stay around for long anyway at clubs for whatever reasons, different reasons. So in terms of sporting director, I'm kind of thinking, fuck a sporting director right now. Like, forget all that. Let's just do it as it was. If it's not broken, you ain't got to fix it. Steve Nickson, him in situ, Andy Howe #2 make me feel slightly comfortable. If that is true. The whole ELANGA thing, I just got a feeling that Forest ain't looking to try and sell ELANGA, especially for a valuation that they don't believe is right. If it's the third time, and it ain't like say the money's getting way, way higher, what we're apparently offering. So I don't know if I can see that actually happening. Third bid now. They say we've got other targets, then so be it. Let's just, you know what I mean? Let's just stop pissing about them. Because by the time you piss about other clubs will get involved, like I said, or you wasting too much time on that. We saw the whole Mark Gurley thing. And then by the time you go to your next target, who knows if they're going to be available or if other teams ain't talking to them. Because whatever targets are going on, believe other clubs are talking. So that's the positive for me. Steve Nickson, if it's led to be true, he's taking over. All I wanted was clarity, direction of who's taking over, who's in charge of what. So we see how it goes. I'm hearing we're being linked with, can't pronounce his name, a 26-year-old centre back for Marseille, Bacodi, I can't pronounce his name. That's another target. Bakayoko, I'm hearing about Fofana. Some say these transfers are risks, but we signed foreigners beforehand. That's what we was doing, and it's been a success. All transfers are risks. On my narrative, we're a bit concerned what's really going on. You know what I mean? We're in the Champions League now. 3 transfer windows, nothing's gone on. 4 reasons, cool. Like, trying to still be patient, but when you love this club, you love your club. You've seen other teams in and around you who's competing up there. We're trying to be ambitious to do that. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but the feeling is that it all seems like a bit of a mess in terms of, for me, like I said, the whole low balling thing. Some will say, no, it's not low balling. Some will say, no, it's not worth that and all that. Move on to the next. As I said before, I keep hearing that. You go to the next and it's the same old shit. So anyway, we'll see what's going on every week. Believe me, have an update. We'll have a conversation. You can comment in the chats, have your say, agree or not agree with me. That's what it's all about. It's all about opinions, man. But it's not a meltdown time yet. Not for me anyway. But let's say in 2 weeks' time, we're in the same position as I'm talking today. Boy, it's gonna be a different tone. Anyway, I'm Jody Dread. Hit a like, share, have your comment, have your say. And do you really think this ELANGA third bid? Do you really think that is it? We will get this one over the line, get one signing, the whole Trafford thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Just one signing, just one, just to ease some of the fans. Not all of them, because some of them are just cool and chilled. But the likes of me, just to make us just a little bit more relaxed. I'm out. Peace.